Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed my last video on pastel sunset sky. Today we'll be painting with watercolors. So for this all you'll need is regular art supplies like masking tape, watercolor paper, brushes, mixing palette, 2 jars of water and a rough cloth. Let's first start by masking the tape on all four sides of the paper, and once you have applied, just make sure that it has completely stuck to the paper. For this landscape painting, we'll be using very basic colors like greens, yellow, blue and brown. So I'm sure you'll have it in your palette. If you want to know what I have exactly used, just check the description box. I'll mention everything there. Now let's start with the sketching part. The sketching part is quite simple. I'll just draw a mountain, and over the mountain I'll draw two houses, and surrounding that would be some trees and bushes. In case you are wondering what is the size of my paper, it is approximately 8.5 inch by 4.5 inch in a rectangular form. You can use any rectangular paper for this painting. Just make sure that it is similar so that the composition of the painting doesn't change. Next, let's start by painting the sky. We'll be using the wet on wet technique. So for that, I'll apply clean water on my sky area first and then start with my blue color. What I'll do is, to create the clouds, I'll apply blue, leaving some gaps in between. Use any blue you have in your palette. Here I'm mixing bright blue and a bit of ultramarine blue. Always use a damp brush around the edges to make it look blended with the background. Now I'll just darken the top portion of my sky using ultramarine blue. You can use Persian blue, indigo, whichever color you have in your palette. Next, to create the shadow of the clouds, I'll use gray in the white area, and then with the damp brush I'll just blend it with the sky. I honestly feel like I've covered the whole of the sky area with blue and there's no clouds left in the sky. So what I'll do is, I'll take a clean tissue and tap it around the blue area to lift off some of the blue color. Next, let's start with the ground area. Here also I'll be using wet on wet technique. So I'll just apply clean water first and then I'll start with my lightest color, that is yellow, and keep on building it with different shades of green and brown. So if you want to create different shades of green, all you have to do is add a bit of yellow and blue in different proportions, and more you add yellow, the lighter would be your green, and more you add the blue, the darker would be your green color. So just play around that proportion and you'll get n number of greens with you. So I'm doing the same thing right now, layering the land area with different shades of greens. As my underneath layer is still wet, whatever strokes I'm applying on the top of it, it is getting blended and I'm getting smooth edges. In case that is not happening, you know the trick. All you have to do is just swipe your brush, damp brush, on the edges to get the softer looking edge. So let's create loose flowers. You can do this only while the paper is still wet. So take any color of your choice. Here I am taking pink color and I'll just tap that color on my wet paper, and you'll see that it will get a bit smudgy and blended, and that is exactly what we want. Now I'll layer the same color over the pink flowers, but this time I'll take a much thicker consistency of my pink and do the same tapping motion over it. Now let's create the branches of the flowers. Use a brush which has a really good tip, or use a smaller brush, maybe size 1 or 2, and hold your brush at almost 90-degree angle so that you are using only the tip of your brush, and just do the swiping motion with your brush so that it will create a thin line indicating the branches of the flowers. So now while that is drying, let's paint the house and the bush area around the house. Though somehow my camera got slanted and it has only recorded the top portion of the paper, so I thought why not just add it, as at least it has recorded what I was doing. So what I've done is I've just added yellow ochre to my house area, and for the bushes around that I have mixed a very dark green, that is I've added a lot of indigo to my green mixture, and I'm just doing the tapping motion to paint the bushes. Next I'll create long trees near the bush area. Next, let's paint the roof of the house using the darker brown color, and then we'll also paint few branches of the flowers using the same technique which we did earlier. So we are almost at the end of our painting, and I'm really hoping that you all are enjoying painting along with me. I have chosen a very simple subject today to paint so that everyone can paint, even a beginner would be able to paint this landscape. In case you recreate this, do share it on your social media and do tag me on different platforms. All my social media link is down in the description box. Now you know where you can find me. So yeah, that's it with this class. Once your painting has completely dried, just remove the masking tape at an angle which is away from the paper so that you don't tear up your paper. Also, do let me know what would you like to see more on this channel, and don't forget to like, share and comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on the next video which I post. So yeah, thank you for watching. Now I'll see you in my next video with another beautiful landscape to paint along with me. Till then, take care and bye bye.